Hi, this is Healing Talks with Kingdom Docs.
Hi, I'm Dr. Hussein Musa,
I'm Dr. Adatone Musa.
and we are real physicians, and we're talking about how technology is affecting modern healthcare. And with the advent of so much information, what does that mean for patients? What does that mean for doctors?
Yeah, this is a brave new world, and it's unavoidable, with the advent of artificial intelligence, all of the technology out there, knowledge is increasing, and this is something that is just going to happen. It's expected to happen.
So we talked about getting reputable sources of information, how you can't actually trust everything you read on the web, and how sometimes reading the source information from like PubMed or directly from peer-reviewed articles may be above. It may be the best, but it may be above the scope of your average patient.
Yeah.
And how following a physician who's has a desire to educate the populace, educate their patients, is a good way to receive reliable information and also to build trust. Now, what happens if this information is compiled in a specific way and is reported and structured in a way to answer whatever question you give it?
Well, it's coming from a trusted source because I think as physicians, we want to help people. We want people to get better. There is another way to filter information, not through a doctor, but through an algorithm, which is artificial intelligence. And there's so many advantages because it can scour the internet for thousands, if not millions of sources, and then produce an answer. But unfortunately, some of what's on the internet is completely inaccurate or even just false. And this AI algorithm may not have the internal capacity to want to tell the truth. Does that make sense?
Wow. At this point, you're telling me that there's a possibility that we can have an AI doctor that's giving medical advice and treating me. I don't think I would be very comfortable at this point to have Dr. Google treat me.
Well, they're actually already pitching this in the market. In fact, there are a lot of investors that want to invest in an artificial doctor.
Are we replaceable?
That's a really good question. And my answer is no for several reasons. We had talked in the last episode that a doctor is a teacher. In fact, literally the word doctor means teacher. And the ultimate teacher in our lives is Jesus Christ. In fact, he is the great physician and healer and teacher. And he's given us all of these gifts and talents so that we can help those around us and love our neighbors in that way.
Yes. And even in the ministry of Christ, he was moved by compassion to heal the multitudes. And you see this over and over in Scripture.
Yeah. And
the biggest concern is if you have this machine or algorithm, how does that algorithm have compassion?
Well, I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either. And that's why I started this podcast with saying that I'm a real doctor. And, this is a good thing. And hopefully it stays the standard. But I really believe that patients, we need this human interaction. You need a doctor who can relate to you. You need a doctor who can care. I remember reading this quote. It's a little cheesy, but it says that love is the best medicine.
Yeah.
And then somebody asks, but what if it's not working? Then you increase the dose.
I love it.
Yeah.
We do have this inexhaustible capacity to love because God is love. And once we accept Jesus into our lives, we have that ability to love on people. And that's half of the healing journey, if not more.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the time we have today for Healing Talks with Kingdom Docs.
Visit us at kingdomdocs.com for more information.
God bless.
Bye-bye.